I now declare the 53rd Annual Piedmont, Virginia Community College Commencement Exercises open.
Good evening and welcome to our commencement ceremony. It is a privilege to be here today to recognize and celebrate the important milestone in our students' academic journey. Please rise, remain standing for the national anthem performed by Dr. Andrew Renshaw, Vice President of Student Affairs.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Andrew. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce our platform guests. Please hold your applause until I've completed the introductions. Will our guests please stand if you are able and remain standing until the introductions are complete. Dr. Kimberly Hoosier, Faculty Marshal. Dr. Andrew Renshaw, Vice President of Student Affairs. Robbie Morris, College Board Chair representing Greene County. Harry Stilleman, Vice President of Advancement and External Affairs. Dr. Leonda Kennison, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Workforce Development. Dr. Scott Jeffries, Vice President of Finance and Administrative Services. Brittany Resum, Associate Vice President of Institutional Effectiveness and Research. Nicole Winkler, Dean of Health and Life Sciences. Mike Atkins, Dean of Enrollment Services. Christy Shiflett, Vice Chair of the College Board, representing Albemarle County. Catherine Geronimo, Student Government Association President. Kim Van Savage, Associate Vice President of Human Resources. Diantha McKeel, College Board Member representing Albemarle County. Carson Lewis, College Board Member representing Louisa County. Josh Fitzpatrick, Associate Vice President for Technology Services. Benga Adekunle, Dean of Business, Mathematics, and Technologies. Dr. Kit Decker, Dean of Humanities, Fine Arts, and Social Sciences. Catherine Hansen, Executive Director of Workforce Development and Corporate Partnerships. Hayden Parrish, College Board Member representing Fluvanna County. Chinta Gaston, College Board Member representing the City of Charlottesville. Delia Clough, College Board Member representing the City of Charlottesville. Ann Vogelman, College Board Member representing Nelson County, and Madison Cummings, College Board Member representing Albemarle County. I would also like to thank Kimberly Holbrook and J.D. Dow, our sign language interpreters tonight. Thank you. In our audience, we have many special guests. In Section 102, PVC welcomes Delegate Katrina Carlson, Albemarle County Board of Supervisors Ann Malik, Albemarle County Board of Supervisors B. Lepisto Kirtley, Charlottesville Regional Chamber of Commerce CEO Andrea Copeland, Associate Vice President for Public Affairs and Government Relations, Ellen Davenport, representing the Virginia Community College System, and University of Virginia Foundation Research Park Director Rebecca Ivins. Also joining are Educational Foundation board members and friends of the college, Marge Connolly, Jim and Betsy Green, Barbara Larson, Ray Mishler, Alfreda Morris, Carolyn Rainey, and Ashley Waters Gunderson. A round of applause, please. And thank you to the Commencement Committee and the cast of volunteers for your dedication in making this evening's event a tremendous success for our graduates, their families, and friends. We deeply appreciate your contributions. The faculty and staff of Piedmont Virginia Community College make a profound difference in the lives of our students every single day. It is my privilege to recognize my colleagues. Will the faculty and staff of Piedmont Virginia Community College please stand? Graduates and guests, please join me in thanking them for their dedication and commitment. Thank you. Behind every graduate is a network of people who encouraged them, supported them, and believed in them. And I would like to take a moment to recognize the special guest who made this celebration and this achievement possible. Would our guests please stand, if you are able, and remain standing until all are recognized? Would the parents, guardians, and grandparents please stand? Spouses, partners, and friends, please stand. Children and grandchildren, please stand. Extended family members. Graduates, please join me in thanking these individuals for the support they have given to you. Thank you. We are honored to share this important day with you. Your presence here today is a powerful reminder that our graduates did not get here alone. Graduates, you are at the heart of who we are and what we do. Each of you brings your own story, your own experiences, your perspectives, your talents. And tonight, you are realizing a beautiful dream as you graduate from Piedmont Virginia Community College. You made a commitment to yourselves, to your future, and to those who supported you, and you followed through. And tonight, we celebrate that success. Now, graduates, this is the interactive part of the ceremony. Please raise your hand if you are here tonight as a GED recipient. Raise your hand if you completed dual enrollment courses while in high school. Raise your hand if you are the first in your family to earn a college credential. Raise your hand if you're earning both an associate degree and a high school diploma this spring. Raise your hand if you are 25 years of age or older. Raise your hand if you are a veteran or currently serving in the military. Raise your hand if you came to PVCC to earn a workforce credential, upskill, or reskill. Raise your hand if you're a parent or primary caregiver. Raise your hand if you worked full-time or part-time while attending PVCC. Raise your hand if you participated in a student club or student organization. Raise your hand if you participated in an apprenticeship, internship, or clinical experience. Raise your hand if you were born outside the United States or speak more than one language at home. Raise your hand if you will transfer to a four-year college or university this fall. Raise your hand if you receive financial support through scholarships, financial aid, employer tuition assistance, or PVCC for you. Raise your hand if you will graduate tonight with no debt. Finally, please stand if you are an amazing success story. That's all of you. Please stand. You are PVCC, and we are proud of you and your accomplishments. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the chair of the College Board, Robbie Morris.
On behalf of the College Board, it is truly a privilege to be here to honor you and your hard work. At my first PVCC commencement, I was sitting where you guys are right now. I was really far back over there on the left. Shout out to the back row. My wife and 4 young kids, they were sitting where your friends and family are sitting right now. Based on how those pictures turned out, they were pretty far away as well. So I'm really glad Zoom has gotten a lot better on these phones now for you guys. From the time I took my first class at Piedmont till the night that I got to walk across the stage, took me just 20 years to earn what some would call a 2-year degree. My journey wasn't typical, but I've come to appreciate that being typical is overrated. You are not typical. You are inspiring. You're resilient. You're resourceful. Your paths have been very different. Some of you are high school students. Some of you parents of high school students. Some of you grandparents. Some of you worked full-time while you were earning your degree. Some of you worked full-time and part-time. Some of you studied late at night after a very long day, or were up early in the morning before everything else began. Some of you are figuring this out for the first time as the first person in your family to go to college. Some of you walked into your first class feeling unsure and discovered you belong here. You took care of family members. You showed up when it wasn't easy. You earned this moment. And what you've done is just the beginning of what you're capable of. And as you celebrate tonight, I hope you feel how much you are loved and supported by the people on this stage and by the people out here who are trying to zoom in and capture the moment that you cross it. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Good evening, graduates, friends, family members, and the entire PVCC community. On behalf of the faculty, I want to offer heartfelt congratulations on this very special occasion. We are so proud of each and every one of you and know that your future is extremely bright. As faculty, we have so enjoyed having the opportunity to see you grow into scholars who will truly make a positive impact in our community. We have been honored to be a part of your academic journey. Your hard work, dedication, and passion did not go unnoticed. We saw how resilient you had to be to juggle work, family, and many other obstacles, all while working diligently to get your degree. We have enjoyed getting to know you, helping you figure out something complex, and hopefully inspiring you to use your education all day, every day. We are grateful that we have had the opportunity to see how all of your hard work has come to fruition on this celebratory occasion. However, your education does come with a significant responsibility that I hope each of you take very seriously. It is now your responsibility to ask questions when you don't know the answers, to approach the world with curiosity and wonder, to see the beauty in the mundane, to recognize and, more importantly, care about the inequities of the world, and to work together to do good. I am confident that as PVCC graduates, you are well equipped for this task. Congratulations. This year, we are honored to highlight the voices of our graduates, whose stories reflect the strength, diversity, and spirit of the communities we serve. Through an I Am poem, they will share who they are, where they came from, and the journeys that brought them to this moment. Would our student voices please come to the stage? Also my honor to introduce Catherine Geronimo, the Student Government Association President.
Good evening, faculty, families, friends, and class of 2026. It is a joy to be here tonight, celebrating everything you have worked and achieved. Every graduate here has a different story. Some are first generation pursuing a higher education. Some of you are the adult learners who come back to school after years or decades. Many of you work jobs, care for family, and face challenges while staying focused on your goals. You came from different backgrounds and cultures, but you have reached this moment together. That is what makes this class so special. You did not give up even when things got hard. You kept going even when it was not easy. And along the way, you built a community and supported another. As you move forward to new jobs, a new university, or new dreams, remember this journey. Remember how far you have come and what you can accomplish. Class of 2026, be proud of this moment. You earned it. Now, I want to introduce some of the students' voices who represent the story of many students. They represent voices and lives of graduates who join PVCC with a dreams and a purpose. Our first voice is Morgan Vanessiano. She will be followed by Abdul Nasari, Jasmine Salgado Fonseca, and Les Shelton. Please welcome Morgan Vanessiano.
I am Morgan Veneziano. I am from quiet streets and loud thoughts, from front porches and unfinished dreams, from a fear of failure that used to speak louder than I did. I am from wondering if I was enough before I ever tried to be, from reading people like pages, learning who I could be, depending on who I was looking at. I am from kitchens filled with laughter and lessons that didn't come in books. I am from hands that worked harder, so mine could reach further. I am from the in-between, not where I started, not yet where I'm going, but every step stitched together with the courage I had to teach myself. I am from late nights and early doubts, from almost giving up and choosing not to, from voices, mine and others, that said keep going anyway. I am from finding my voice and learning how to hold a room, even when my hands wanted to shake. I am from growth that wasn't always pretty, from change that asked more than I thought I could give, but gave me back someone stronger. I am from here, this moment, this time, this milestone, from turning maybe into I did. I'm going to a future still unfolding, and doubt doesn't get the final say. I'm going to keep becoming, keep learning, keep choosing myself, because where I am from is only the beginning of where I will go. I am from all of it, the past that built me, the present that holds me, and the future I am brave enough to step into. I am Morgan Veneziano. I am PVCC.
Good evening. It is a pleasure to be here tonight. Before I begin, thank you to everyone who made today possible, the families, the faculty, the stakeholders, and the class of 2026. With that, I want to share how I got here. I am Abdul Nazari. I am from Central Asian roots, northern Afghanistan, from a family that brought a country in their hands when they crossed an ocean. I am from a first-generation path with no blueprint, from parents who came here carrying a hope they could not always name. I am from two-story public housing, shared walls and bus stop mornings before the crack of dawn, from shared meals on the floor and the determination that runs in my blood. I am from a benevolent mother, a tenacious father, and a compassionate sister 3 years older than me. I am from a household that lived by the phrase harakat barakat, a proverb that means movement is a blessing. In motion, there is abundance. I am from the sweet and savory taste distinct to our national dish of Afghanistan, Kabuli palau, and shish kebabs on the grill. From the gap in college I didn't plan for, and the work that came with it. 100-hour catering weeks feeding the UVA football operation, causing numb feet, and during long hours under fluorescent lights. And the kind of resiliency you learn when your body wants to quit, but your will does not. Now, I am a graduate of Piedmont Virginia Community College. I was socially anxious, and now I'm still socially anxious. Yet this time, I'm simultaneously socially ambitious. From watching The Room to stepping into it, I'm the product of the hours in the tutoring center with Kyle and James Mahoney, great tutors who helped me gain momentum whenever I went stagnant. I am the courses I retook. I am the morale I rebuilt. I am the comeback instead of the quit. I am a student ambassador offering the moral support I developed inherently when my own chair felt lonely. I am from the Student Advisory Committee, honored to be co-chairing the Student Finance Subcommittee. Within it, I was grateful to carry PVCC's perspective as the only community college voice in leadership, alongside student leaders from four-year universities, a reflection of the confidence PVCC has instilled within me. I'm about helping turn real-life student struggles into published policy recommendations, bringing student voices into the decisions that shape higher education in Virginia. I'm about authoring and polishing our recommendations on student time poverty, from advocating for food access to supporting transportation to creating flexible learning for our working and caregiving students. And just as these efforts aim to nourish students across Virginia and the Commonwealth, so too was I nurtured at home. From the peach tree my sister planted in our front yard before she moved away, the fruit of her labor still feeding us every summer. And just as my sister planted that peach tree, PVCC planted a sapling within me, and now it's full grown and bearing fruit. So as I leave, that commitment to public service will continue feeding society through me. Next semester, I will be headed to the University of Virginia's Frank Batten School of Leadership and Public Policy. Thank you. I will study public policy. I will study to change systems, because one person is a success story. A community is a system change. Today, my family still lives between shared walls, but this time, our shared side is ours. And the hope my mother and father carried across an ocean, the hope they could not always name, they can name it now. It is my sister finishing at PVCC and transferring to UVA in 2017. And it is me finishing at PVCC and transferring to UVA in 2026. 2 kids, 1 ocean, 1 decade. The same hope, not just once, but twice. I am Abdul Nazari. I am Momentum, and most importantly, I am PVCC. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I am Jasmine Salgado Fonseca. I am from Long, South Carolina, a small town not too far from Myrtle Beach, where I grew up on a dirt road and picked muscadine grapes with my siblings at the top of the road. I am from the small trailer my father rented when he first moved to South Carolina with my mother, paying pennies to pay rent. I am from the sweat off the back of my parents, both working long days, my father working as a construction worker, and my mother did housekeeping, both working hard to find a way here in the United States of America when they wanted best for themselves and their children. I am from watching my parents struggle to make a way and buy a house. I am from long days and nights fishing on the pier to have dinner that night. I am from the discipline my parents gave me to try my best with everything I do. I am from my parents telling me to échale ganas, which means give it your all. I am from the traditional homemade tortillas from Mexico, where we eat beans and rice, but I am also from South Carolina, where chicken bog is a traditional meal and sweet tea is always the choice to drink. I am from the rebellious teenage stage where I thought I knew it all and I dropped out of school. Sorry, Mom and Dad. I am from working 2 jobs after dropping out of school and figuring out how the real world really is. Now I am a flourished young lady trying her best to just make her parents proud and make a way for myself. I am the person setting the bar high for myself because my parents didn't get a chance to finish school. I am a 200%er, where I see myself as 100% Mexican and 100% American, a proud Mexican American. I am the product of my perseverance to finish school and get my GED, while also continuing my education practicing real estate. I am the role model my younger self always wanted to be, reaching my goal on learning to how to ride horses. I am thankful for PVCC and the staff encouragement to finish school, especially Rebecca Payton for always believing in me and encouraging me to never give up. I am the product of the people who influenced me to finish and continue my education. And I want to thank my boyfriend, Christopher, especially for pushing me to reach for the stars. I am the growth, courage, and confidence that PVCC has given me. I am now believing in myself, allowing me to pursue my education in real estate, or maybe one day be a pilot. I am looking to one day providing affordable housing through practicing real estate and helping the community. I am grateful for the sense of belonging and community that PVCC has given me. I am Jasmine Salgado Fonseca. I am PVCC.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lance Silver Shelton. I'm from Nelson County, Virginia, where hills hum with hard work, sweet tea cools the summer air, and front doors stay open, much like hearts that never learned to close. I am from a father who wanted his children to experience a better childhood than one he endured, a father who rose before dawn and returned long after dusk, never complaining of summer's scorch or winter's bite, always smiling, proud, and steady. A man who built his love with calloused hands, carrying the weight of success on his shoulders, always teaching me that love can be gentle. I am from a mother whose compassion fills every room, a mother whose kitchen always carries the scent of sweets and love, who stirs memory into every recipe, teaching me that creation is love made visible. I am from a grade school system that measured my worth in test scores, where the hum of fluorescent lights filled rooms heavy with quiet judgment. I am from desks carved with restless sketches, from the smell of dry erase markers, and where curiosity was replaced by caution, and silence became the safest sound. Public schools taught me this. Belief in myself is not reprinted on a report card. It had to be built from the ground up, brick by brick, steady even when the world said I wasn't enough. I am from Piedmont, Virginia Community College, a tree rooted deep in the soil of community, its branches sheltering dreamers, creators, and pioneers, its leaves always whispering, keep going. I am a working student, balancing full-time shifts and full-time classes, my hands blistered from the heat of kitchen stoves, the scent of soap and steel rising long before sunrise. I've studied under the weight of exhaustion, using the glow of sleepless ambition to light my way. I am a student government officer, listening to the voices of students between deadlines and dishes, a servant leader who learned that advocacy begins with empathy. I served as the event coordinator who helped build spaces for celebration, stringing lights and posting flyers so other students could feel seen. I am a graduate of PVCC, a forever learner whose curiosity refuses to rest, whose hands, once burned by hard work, now help build community. I am proof that perseverance can wear an apron and a name tag, that leadership can rise from the back of a kitchen and stand proudly on the stage at commencement. I will be a trailblazer, a guiding light for those who follow, a beacon of hope for my family, proof that dreams can rise from the dirt and sweat, and that hope can outshine the voices of doubt. I will carry this light to the University of Virginia, walking grounds built by generations of dreamers, ready to learn, lead, and lift others up as I climb. For my nieces and nephews, I will be the reminder that possibility is not inherited. It's built, it's earned, and it's carried forward. When they look at me, I want them to see that perseverance has a face, that courage can wear a smile, and that the path from a kitchen to a campus can shine bright enough to light your own path. I am a man forged in the fires of determination, tempered by grit and grace, carrying dreams of those who lifted me on their shoulders, worn but unwavering. The calluses on my hands tell stories of labor and learning, each scar a testament to persistence, each sunrise a reminder that purpose is earned, not given. I have walked through heat and hardship and emerged with a heart that knows its own strengths. Today, I stand as proof that resilience can be radiant, and the path shaped by struggle can lead to light. May my journey remind you, we are all being forged by challenge, by hope, by love, and when the fire fades, what will remain is the steel of who we've become. I am Lance Silver Shelton. I am PVCC.
Thank you to our student voices for sharing your stories. You remind us that every graduate here tonight has a story worth honoring. Graduates, we have prepared a special presentation just for you. As you watch, I invite you to see yourselves in these images, to remember where you started, to recognize how far you've come, and to take pride in all that you have accomplished. Please direct your attention to the Jumbotron.
Every step we take, a story unfolds. The strength inside us, brave and bold. Through all the trials, we've reached the goal. Our dreams are the treasures we proudly hold. This is our time, our moment to shine. The future is bright, the world is divine. Together we stand in this grand design. The dreams we hold will always align. The lessons we've learned, the bonds we've made, the love and guidance that never fade. With every challenge we're unafraid, for in our hearts the foundation's laid. This is our time, our moment to shine. The future is bright, the world is divine. Together we stand in this grand design. The dreams we hold will always align. Through every storm, through every fight, we found our way, we've seen the light. Now we are ready to take new flight, with hearts on fire, burning bright. This is the start, the beginning we see. The path ahead calls for you and me. With every dream we will always agree. Our journey unfolds as we set ourselves free.
Go Panthers!
Graduates, Regents Witness is your story, one of hope, determination, and goals achieved. But it also reflects something even greater.
A community that believes in you and a future filled with possibility. We are incredibly proud of you. Next, Dr. Keniston will begin the presentation of candidates for certificates and degrees.
Good evening. Tonight, we recognize the achievements of all our students, including those who have earned their general education diplomas, or GEDs, fast-forward industry credentials, as well as degrees and certificates. Will the candidates for all diplomas, degrees, certificates, and credentials please rise? Tonight, we recognize the achievements of all our students, including those who have earned the GED Fast Forward industry credentials as well as degrees and certificates. President Runyon. President Runyon, on the recommendation of the faculty of Piedmont Virginia Community College, I present to you the candidates for graduation. I certify that they have met all the requirements for their awards as specified by the Virginia State Board for Community Colleges.
Candidates, I congratulate you on your achievement. By the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, the State Board for Community Colleges, and the Piedmont Virginia Community College Board, I confer upon you the degree, certificate, or credential you have earned with all the rights and privileges. You may now move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left, signaling your new status as a graduate.
Graduates, you may now be seated.
Morgan Ann Hope Veneziano, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Abdulmunir M. Nazari, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Jasmine Salgado Fonseca, General Education Diploma. Lance S. Shelton, Associate of Science, Business Administration, magna cum laude.
Mary Liz Anderay, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Julian Lee Anderson, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Okay. Ayuri Aljour, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, cum laude. Dakota Marie Hale, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, cum laude. Eleanor R. Dare, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, cum laude. Lauren Alexis Worley, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, magna cum laude. Brady O'Beer, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, magna cum laude. Molly Claire Wells, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, summa cum laude. Emily Yareli Sanchez, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, summa cum laude. Julianne Yowell, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, magna cum laude. Haley Nicole Farmer, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Isabella Olivia Ward, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Jennifer L. Lillard, Certificate, Health Information Management, cum laude. Madison J. Rogers, Career Studies Certificate, Early Childhood Development, Preschool. Raywan Al-Zurkani, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Nathan C. Krams, Associate of Science, General Studies. Ellie Smith, Associate of Science, Education, cum laude. Huang Vet Lee, Associate of Science, General Studies. Alex Elliott Henderson, Associate of Science, Engineering, magna cum laude. Christopher Allen Henderson, Associate of Applied Science, Information Systems Technology, summa cum laude. Austin R. Fairbanks, Associate of Applied Science, Information Systems Technology, Cybersecurity. Sarah Nicole Bartley, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Julia B. Mix, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Maggie A. Snyder, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, magna cum laude. Savannah Faye Smith, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Jordan Michael Chambers, Associate of Science, General Studies. Albert Chen, Associate of Science, General Studies. Caleb Edward Kimball, Associate of Science, Engineering. Jade Abril Gonzalez Gutierrez, Associate of Science, General Studies, cum laude. Andrew M. Duffy, Associate of Science, General Studies. Pamela Rose Morales, Associate of Science, General Studies. Aliyah Williams, Clinical Medical Assistant. Daniel Thomas Van Riper, Associate of Science, General Studies. Savannah M. Williams, Associate of Science, Physical and Natural Sciences. Rachel Marie Melton, Associate of Science, Education, cum laude. Anthony Joseph Floyd, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Kevin M. Harris, Associate of Science, General Studies. Melinda B. Enriquez, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Anthony Charles Mundy, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Frank Carlos Artiaga, Associate of Science, Computer Science. Jude Matthew Connors, Associate of Applied Science, Industrial Electronics Technology, summa cum laude. Shannon Lanaja Johnson, Career Studies Certificate, Help Desk. Nathan A. Baker, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, cum laude. Joshua Trainer, Associate of Science, General Studies. Bataza Beth Monroe Flores, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts. I don't know if I said that. Corey J. Hutchinson Kreider, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts, magna cum laude, and also a Career Studies Certificate in Professional Cooking. Adriana Geneva Coleman, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts, cum laude, and a Career Studies Certificate, Professional Cooking.
Susan Ann Tuck, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Kishala M. Garcia Rodriguez, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts, magna cum laude. Madeline D. Gins, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts. Amaya Nicole Chambers, Associate of Science, Business Administration. And Elizabeth Nicole Farmer, Associate of Science, General Studies. Ahmet Ararak, Associate of Science, Business Administration, cum laude. Jackson Gray DeFlomeyer, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Shay M. Hale, Associate of Science, General Studies, cum laude. Rihanna Lynn Teal, Associate of Science, Business Administration, cum laude. Casey Smith, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Raylyn Scholesby, Nicole Scholesby, Associate of Applied Science, Management, cum laude. Hassani Killebrew, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Jonathan D. Slegger, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Lillian May Lillies, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Juliet Yelena Heffley, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Delilah J. Thomas, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Connor D. Alley, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Christopher Stephen Cantator, Associate of Science, General Studies. Joshua D. Dwyer, Associate of Science, General Studies, cum laude. Andrew Jonathan Spencer Bradford, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Hunter Andrew Shelton, Associate of Science, Computer Science. Kingston Roach, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Kalani G. Roach, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Ryan Alexander Jones, Associate of Science, General Studies. Mary Elizabeth Adams, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Joseph Shordahl, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Grayson Carter Martz, Associate of Science, General Studies. Brandon M. Myers, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Leah Nevea Tolliver, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Ashley Chapin Lawson, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Mariana Puentes, Career Studies Certificate, Early Childhood Development, Preschool. Alexander Smith, GED. Madeline Hastings Mitchell, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Kiana S. Munter, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Alexa Elaine Duquesne Walls, Associate of Science, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Denise Albaran, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Estefani Garcia Montes de Oca, Associate of Science Education, summa cum laude. Natalia Duran, Associate of Science, Physical and Natural Science, summa cum laude. Ashlyn Renee Perry Brandt, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, magna cum laude. Maria de Los Angelos Solano, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Kendalesa Hall Wheeler, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Zoe Aldheiser, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Lexi Brooke Hallsapple, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Janawa Zawiya, Associate of Science, Business and Administration. Hope John J. George, Associate of Science, General Studies. Savannah Brooke Marsh, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Zachary Giles Michael Collins, Associate of Science, Computer Science.
Ren Groth, Associate of Science, summa cum laude. Maria Clara Amesith Bragado, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Nairobi Nunez, Associate of Science, Nursing, cum laude. Caitlin Renee Payne, Associate of Science, Nursing, cum laude. Felicia Childress, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Shane Shelton, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, magna cum laude. Alexia Jade Ward, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Allison Rhodes, Certificate Early College Graduate, magna cum laude. Jordan Lewis, Certificate Early College Graduate, cum laude. Kennedy Reese Yowell, Uniform Certificate of General Studies, summa cum laude. Riley K. Money, Associate of Science, General Studies. Zachary Weston Carter, Associate of Science, General Studies. Kadia McCarthy, Patient Care Technician. Most Ani, Career Studies Certificate, Early Childhood Development, Preschool. Most S. Begum, Career Studies Certificate, Early Childhood Development, Infant and Toddler. Latavia C. Sherman, Associate of Science, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Grace A. Johnson, Associate of Science, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Monica Yvette Washington, Associate of Science, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Camelia Grande Guerrera, Patient Career Technician. Alexa Bu Esagi, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Brittany Williams King, Associate of Science, General Studies, cum laude. Jessica A. McMullen, Associate of Science, General Studies, cum laude. David Alexander Morales, Associate of Science, General Studies. Albert Garcia, Associate of Science, General Studies. Joel Eric Chavez, Associate of Science, Physical and Natural Sciences. Owen Ayers Watson, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, magna cum laude. Lauren Waske, Associate of Science, General Studies. Anna Abunadir, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Victoria Zebeko, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, magna cum laude. Drexel Thomas Zebeko, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Maria Panias, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, magna cum laude. Megan Courtney Delawuse, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, summa cum laude. Lucian Payette, Associate of Applied Science, Information Systems Technology, Cybersecurity Specialization, magna cum laude. Jennifer Louise Grimm, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Kabanga Peniel Matumbo, Associate of Applied Science, Accounting. Kevin Brian Santero Sanchez, Associate of Applied Science, Accounting. Margaret Ann Hurst von Krebs, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, as well as Associate of Science, General Studies. Elena Handi, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Anna Kabangala, Associate of Science, Education. Ryan E. Washington, Associate of Science, Education. Brittany Nicole Collier, Associate of Science, General Studies. Jacqueline Noel Satiyangi, Certificate, Practical Nursing. Miriam J. Garcia Aleman, Career Studies Certificate, Administrative Support. Amanda J. Craig, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, summa cum laude. Nicole M. Boldick, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, summa cum laude. Isai Zamudia Pena, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, summa cum laude. Charles Thomas Wedderburn, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, magna cum laude. Linus Miguel L. Morales, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, summa cum laude. Ashlyn K. Doucet, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, magna cum laude.
Madeline C. King, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, summa cum laude. Grace Marie Powell, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, magna cum laude. Christopher Grayson Winslet, Associate of Applied Science, Information Systems Technology, and Career Studies Certificate Help Desk. Abhinav Menon, Associate of Applied Science, Information Systems Technology, Cybersecurity. Cindy Milena Maltez Mejia, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, cum laude. Catherine Maria Ivanchenko, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Gabrielle Springer, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, cum laude. James Michael Wilkins III, Associate of Applied Science, Information Systems Technology, and Career Studies Certificate, Network Support, cum laude. Demetrius Tavon Brown, Associate of Applied Science, Information Systems Technology, Cybersecurity Specialization, and Career Studies Certificate Help Desk, and Career Studies Certificate Network Support. Sophia Danielle Sprouse, Associate of Science, General Studies. Thomas Terrasas, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Ian Barrendon, Associate of Science, Computer Science, magna cum laude. Brian Chico Esteban, Associate of Science, General Studies, cum laude. Victoria Elaine Gardner, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Amy J. Madden, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Margaret Ryan Byrne, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Duncombe, Career Studies Certificate, Pharmacy Technician. Carter John Reuter, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Kinsley Elizabeth Campbell, Associate of Science, Education. Mariana Aguillon, Associate of Science, General Studies. Taniste Gibson, CDL, Commercial Driver's License. Eliza Tipton Kears, Associate of Applied Science, Accounting, magna cum laude. Alden William Moyer, Associate of Science, Physical and Natural Science, magna cum laude. Jordan Bryce Higgins, Associate of Science, Engineering, cum laude. Griffin Byrne, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Maximilian Koffler, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Emma Black, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Alison Mackenzie Rutherford, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Ryan Cal Boyer, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Sarah Knipp, Associate of Applied Science, Information Systems Technology, Cloud Computing Specialization, magna cum laude. Paul Fengaran Zavada, Associate of Science, General Studies, cum laude. Joshua Lee Carey, Associate of Science, Computer Science, summa cum laude. Rachel Pond, Associate of Science, General Studies, and in General Studies and Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Kaylee Lieneberry, Associate of Science, Physical and Natural Science, magna cum laude. Kiara Abigail Harris, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Jacob Vaya, Associate of Applied Science, Criminal Justice, and Career Studies Certificate, Foundations of Criminal Justice, summa cum laude. Noah Albin Lieberman, Associate of Science, General Studies. Helen Elizabeth Nietzsche, Associate of Science, General Studies. Aidan Shanks, Associate of Science, Engineering, magna cum laude. James Howard Nelson, Associate of Science, Engineering, magna cum laude. Ty Ellis Hatter, Associate of Science, Engineering. Kingston Jermaine Smith, Associate of Science, General Studies, cum laude. Carolyn Faye Klein, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Scarlett Leafay Gibson, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Chandler Jianhua Gibson, Associate of Science, Engineering, summa cum laude. Brian Darcy Byrne III, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Danon Rees Hassar, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Cameron Shiflett, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Kade Mushashi Pro, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Max Abram Cable, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Brendan Anton Sharp, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude.
Samantha L. Braden, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Tristan Johnson, Associate of Science, General Studies. Evan Emery Taylor, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Ethan J. Morris, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Carter William Knick, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Amber Nicole Woodson, Associate of Science, General Studies. Alyssa Jean Potter, Associate of Science, General Studies, cum laude. Savannah Grace Snow, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Sarah Joyce Gilbert, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Alexis V. Lee, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Kaylin Marlowe Williams, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Sadie Quinn Williams, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Caitlin J. Spitzer, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Madison Jean DeVore, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Sarah Perry, Associate of Science, General Studies, summa cum laude. Lily Anne-Marie Powers, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Bailey Ryan Brown, Associate of Science, General Studies. Katrina Lynn Hout, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Suzette Payne, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Marshall Rollins, Clinical Medical Assistants. Catherine Ballard Krebs, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Angelina T. Myers, Associate of Science, General Studies. Kayla L. Kendrick, Associate of Science, General Studies. Ada M. Kendrick, Career Studies Certificate, Graphic and Media Arts. Seth Terrence Bolden, Career Studies Certificate, Graphic and Media Arts. Florence Danish, Associate of Science, General Studies. Sami Mazrahi, GED. Catherine Joan van Witzenberg, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Allison Lee Armstrong, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Camden Danae Pleasance, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Shelby Emma Clements, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Brittany D. Langford, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, summa cum laude. Riley Kelsey Dobmeyer, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Leah Faith Morris, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, magna cum laude. Ahmad Omid Kiami, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Isabel M. Martinez, Associate of Science, General Studies, cum laude. Cho Cho Ang, Associate of Applied Science, Accounting, summa cum laude. Mayo Yan Noing Tan, Associate of Applied Science, Accounting, magna cum laude. Takasia Henderson, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Benta N. Rose, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Sheree Ross Burton, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Malcolm Leslie Keniston, Associate of Science, Computer Science. Melissa G. Matthews, Associate of Science, General Studies. Khalees Robinson, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Lark Nicole Kier, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Ashlyn R. Hughes, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Christian Malaya Beth Kutazi, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, summa cum laude. Ashlyn Sierra Dinsmore, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Iyana Nyasa Calloway, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Carrie Odusanya, Certificate, Health Information Management, summa cum laude. Cameron Powell, Associate of Science, Engineering. Connor Linton, Associate of Applied Science, Information Systems Technology, magna cum laude. Melinda Ilunga Kalenga, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Ella M. Connor, Associate of Science, General Studies, magna cum laude. Luz Maria Cordova, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Victoria Michelle Cabo, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Rebecca K. Smith, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Melanie Jones Mays, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Kathlena Pace Morris, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Lorena Gutierrez Martinez, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Lance Paul Dahlquist, Associate of Science, General Studies, cum laude.
I'm delighted to share that we've now reached our first intermission. Just kidding. How about one more round of applause for these amazing graduates? Graduates, congratulations on your remarkable achievements. We are proud of every one of you, and we look forward to seeing the amazing successes that lie ahead for each of you because of your PVCC education. This evening, it gives me immense pleasure to be the first to welcome each of you officially as the newest members of the PVCC alumni. In the coming days, each of you will be receiving a communication from my office about how you can be more formally connected with our community of alumni and stay engaged with PVCC. As you've heard this evening, you are part of a remarkable history that spans now for more than 50 years, and tonight you join an incredible group of alumni whose collective contributions make our community stronger and improve the quality of life for everyone who calls Central Virginia home. To the Charlottesville Band, we thank you again for playing for our commencement program. Graduates, I know you'll want to join me in this, and to all the family, friends, and community members here with us this evening, we thank you for being part of this special celebration. This concludes tonight's program. Family and friends, please remain in the audience until all the students and faculty exit the arena. The recessional is led by the platform party, followed by the faculty, and followed by our 2026 graduates. Graduates, please remain at your seats until the platform party and faculty have exited the arena. Your faculty marshals will assist you with your recession. Congratulations again to each of you, and go Panthers!